everybody. Hi, it's Eleanor Grace, and I'm coming to you live from London here in the UK. So how are we? How is everyone today? Have you had a great weekend? I hope you have. And are you now ready to really have some insight into how it all works, how we work here as clairvoyants and mediums, psychics, how we connect through to you live on air, and how many amazing things, hopefully, fingers crossed, we can say. That's what we want to do. So live readings are available this evening. Here it is in the UK, but it's probably the afternoon in the US, and over in Australia it's good morning, isn't it? Very much the early morning risers. Got a lot of clients in Australia, very, very lovely people. Well, we're all lovely everywhere. So what we're trying to do now is to really look into some of your situations. It is Psychic September after all. So we're going to take a look here into the rose quartz crystal ball. This is the one that I've been using all week this week, as well as Egyptian cards too. So this is really an important connection that I like to make with you guys and give you some valid instruction really from the crystal. You can try to look into the crystal ball yourself. I always use a really wonderful crystal to raise the spirit up and to make it easier to make that connection with you. So this rose quartz crystal here I use for love and romance, really connecting people back together again that perhaps haven't seen each other for a long time. Sometimes that comes through as well in spirit connections, where we want to get through to a loved one and we really want to make a difference. And that is like a ghostly sort of picture that often we have in the rose quartz ball. Now, when you're looking into a crystal ball, you mustn't try to look right into the center. You must look through the ball. So as if you're looking right out at the other end. That's what you need to do. So you can practice with a clear quartz crystal. They're often the ones that are going to give you the most insight into universal images. Or you can make advances here by looking to see what sort of images you can pick up, what you can connect to yourself. Often there's a rose, maybe there's a heart that you see, perhaps a ring, maybe a letter, an initial coming from the alphabet. Look for those and look for pathways. That's what I'm going to be concentrating on here for you, and that's pathways. I feel that really now it's so important for everybody to remember where we are in the world and in our lives as well, what we've achieved and where we're going to. So we've got Marta in Temple, Pennsylvania. Marta, hello there, Marta. Are you with me? Can you hear me on this call?
Yes, Eleanor, I can.
Oh, brilliant. And how are you doing, Marta? Let's have a look at you. Firstly, Marta, I'm going to take some cards and just get a good link with you so that we can establish what's going on around you, really. So I'm just shuffling my cards here for you now. I'm just going to take a couple and see what comes out. Let's see what comes through. I'm using here my romantic cards. These very much romance tonight. We've got the rose quartz crystal ball, or today where you are, and we've got my Victorian cards. These are based on Victorian times here in the UK. Now, this is a card for you. You can see these uniforms here, and the horse and the cavalry. And this is about success here for you, Marta. And you are reaching a point now where you will be feeling as though you've done all the hard work, you've really tried, you've put yourself at other people's disposal. You have been really appreciative as well of some of the help that surrounds you and has surrounded you in the past. But this is now your time, Marta, and you are going to stand up as well to the occasion. So it's sort of cometh the hour, cometh the woman. That's what I want to say to you. And other people here are really going to be making, I'll just show you there. There you go. Other people are really going to be helping you as well. So you're leading the way quite a lot. And that is a really important diversion, because this here is a picture of how you were feeling. And that's not very long ago, head in your hands, feeling quite upset, really sort of down-spirited, downhearted, and looking for perhaps this opportunity that's around you now, where you can just take that leap of faith. You can just walk forward in your life, and you can, I think, help other people along the way inadvertently. I don't really think that that's what your intention is. You're not going out there as some sort of savior to the world, Marta, but you are going to be inspirational for other people. And that's quite something. You know, it's not something that you would perhaps expect at this time, but it's nevertheless something that you are going to do. Do you know Harold? Do you? I've got the name of Harold that's coming through from Spirit. So I want to know it's for you, because this name has been with me today, on and off this morning, but also this evening as well. We're at the opposite times of the time clock to you. It's 7 o'clock in the evening here. Do you have any association to that name, Marta?
At the moment that I can think of, that maybe from the past, I can't remember.
All right.
But I'm willing to receive any message.
Yeah, sometimes the actual names of people will work their way through later. Often it happens where somebody might say to you, I know who that is. And you think, oh my goodness me, why didn't I say? Well, the message that is here is about Mum. It's something to do with your mother. Has she passed over in spirit? Is she there?
She's still here.
Yeah, she's still there.
She's on borrowed time. She's on borrowed time.
Yeah, she is. She is. This is about your mum. So you need to ask your mum something about Harold. Maybe it's an old ancestor, even a friend of hers, but he is calling out to Mum. And I'm talking to you, so this is for you. And it's about helping her. It's about having a helping hand. She's not really with it. I don't even think that she really wants to stay here at the moment. She's tired, very, very tired, a bones ache. She's lethargic. She's not really aware of what's going on. I've got confusion that's here too. Is there cancer in her? Has she got cancer?
Oh my God, it's my boyfriend's mother. She's dying of cancer.
It is.
She has 4-stage cancer at this moment, yes.
Yeah.
She's got 3 to 6 months to live.
Right, okay. So it is a mother. We wanted to say Mum. So your boyfriend now, you must ask him about Harold, because that's where the association will be. Because what happens, if I can explain, as I'm a medium, have been for 35 years, all my life really, and my father was too. And what happens is that when spirit come in, they see my light. Somehow, I don't know how that works, but they see it and they come through. And because I'm speaking to you, you are that catalyst to get that message through. So that's the very first message that you've got. So I'm wishing your boyfriend well, and also his mother, who is there with cancer. She will be taken and helped over to the other side. You know, this is what will happen. There's hands coming out, and that's what I've got here in the crystal. Hands coming out.
Do you see any time limit? Any time?
I'm going to take a card. It's not something that I usually predict, but it's been so strong here that there will be an answer for you. So let's just see what this card says. Okay, go right back to the beginning. No, we've got the Fool, so I won't be told very much more than that. Let me see here. Yeah, King. No, it's for your your boyfriend, it's for his protection, and he won't be told. I'm not being told, so he won't be told. I don't think it's the 6 months, though. That's what I will say to you. And that's why this is quite an important message that's coming through here tonight, today for you. Now, for you, I want to go to your mother as well, because she is also nattering away here. And I've got Elizabeth, and there's a Christine as well. Those two names very much around you as ladies that are really around your mother. It's both mothers here that I want to go to with you. Now, do you have a dog? Do you, Marta?
Yes.
Yeah.
3 dogs.
Yeah, because I've got lots of yapping here. So does your mother like them or dislike them? What is it about your mother and these dogs? Because
I just had a dog that passed away several years.
Oh, you did, and that was just past. Okay, well, I've got the yapping here, so he recognises you. The dog recognises you, but also that's for a friend in spirit. So you've got many friends there in spirit as well. The initial of S, I want to go to with you. Is it Sheila? Is there a Sheila? Do you know a Sheila? Let me ask you that question.
That has passed?
Not necessarily, no, because her name is
yes, I do know. Yes, okay. I do. As up to this moment, yes.
Yeah. Is she in trouble at all? Do you know if she needs some help or a shoulder to cry on? She'll be. Yeah, she'll be contacting you very soon, and just listen, because there's an edge here, and she's tipping over this edge. So I think that, again, remember what I said to you, Marta, about your cards. You are an inspiration to others, and you're coming into your own at this time. Now, in the crystal ball for you, there is a doorway. There's a key as well. So are you thinking of moving? Is this something that you want to do?
Yes.
I thought so. You're going to do it because you've got the door and you've got the key. That's amazing, because it's going to be open very soon. At the moment, it's shut. It's that really posh colour as well, that sort of greeny colour, like the very fashionable colours that there are at the moment. It's that colour of the door. So it's really, really lovely here. And I feel that that's very important for you to know. So, Marta, what a jumbled collection you've had of messages for you, and also for your mother as well, who I think is needing to have some help. Look at those names. When you've got some time, repeat the video back again now in the next few weeks, and just remember what I've said to you, because there's a lot of little detail there that really does make a difference as well to you. You will move.
Okay.
Your man will be with you as well. Don't worry about him. We've got some romance for you in the crystal ball. So he's not going anywhere. And I think you'll be very blessed. So thank you for contacting us today. And I hope you enjoyed your reading, Marta. I hope you did.
Thank you.
Okay, right then. We're now going to our next caller. And that's Stephanie. Hello, Stephanie. Can you hear me? Are you on the line now with Eleanor Grace?
I am. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I'm very good. Now then, I'm here in London in the UK, and I want to make a great connection here with you by using my cards and also a crystal ball. I've been using the rose quartz one, but I'm going to look at a slightly different one for you, because I feel that you are in need of upliftment, and also you're in need of success. You need to be lifted right up, because there's a buoyancy around you that hasn't haven't been there for some time. So I think that congratulations are in order, and that this is something that you will realize here, Stephanie, within the next 2 or 3 weeks. Somebody is shaking your hand, somebody is celebrating you, who you are, and everything that you are about to set forward on your achievements as well. So it's a fortunate time that you're stepping into. Let's have a look at a card or two for you. Very, very different to, yeah. Now, Ten of Swords, this is behind you here. So you must have been feeling quite stressed over the last few months, as though it was all a bit hopeless, really, as though you couldn't, it was all out of your control. You couldn't really influence anything too much. And that I think was quite a difficult emotional time as well, because I've got turbulence here on the emotional level for you. And I think that that's something that really sometimes is just not down to us. And I don't think it was down to you either, Stephanie. I've got you being a hermit. You've drawn the hermit card here. Isolated. Maybe don't overanalyze things too much. Just be aware that you are able to take control of your life. You're able to do amazing things. And you need sometimes to have that little bit of solitude so that you can just reflect really well on everything that you want to have and really sift through the things that you don't want to see repeated or you don't want to see happen again. And that's really important for you. Yeah, you're feeling here quite vulnerable. There's a vulnerability about those recent months where perhaps you felt undermined, you know, that other people have maybe got under your skin and not really being that genuine with you either. Do you have 3 children, do you, Stephanie?
No, I just have one son.
Okay, were there any lost children? Because I've got 3 children here together. Are they a sister's children, or did you have 2 brothers and sisters? What is it with the 3 children?
I did have a pregnancy before my son, but that one didn't go all the way. I didn't get to carry it all the way.
Yeah,
that was it.
That's the one child in spirit that I feel is there's a soul in spirit with you. I felt it, but I also felt that there was 3 children together. So I've got a lady who is with me in spirit. She's a big, big woman, big personality, great fun, big soul of the party, very much wanting to say to you, look, Stephanie, everything is about to change and you have to change with it. You have to adapt and you have to be sort of moving forward. Don't be worrying about your son either, because he is going in a new direction and he's going to be amazing. You know, he's going to do amazing things as well in his life. And I feel that that's connected. The child, the soul in spirit is being cared for by this lady. Would this be your grandmother, would it, Stephanie? I don't feel
I was going to say it might be, but I don't know which one. I don't, because both of my grandmothers, one of them passed away when I was like 5 or 6. The other one was 10 years ago or 11 years ago. And the one that just 11 years ago, we were really, really close. And she had the same birthday as my son.
Oh, okay. That would be her, because she's talking about your son and saying don't worry about him. He's going to do great things. He's going to be big in the future. So is he interested in politics at all? Is he the sort of character that would be a fair judge of people? That's what I'm getting here from spirit and letting you know that. Yeah, okay.
Well, he's very quiet and takes it all in, and he's actually he's 15 and he's into stocks and politics. He's not like me at all. Very different.
I think very diplomatic is what I want to say about your son. And I think he'll go far, but that's the route that I've got. Politics, local government, or, sort of really being involved in the process, that sort of ordered process. And he's going to be big, he'll achieve great things. Now, this is coming from your grandmother. Was she quite a big person? I mean, not necessarily big, huge, but big personality. That's what,
Yes.
what I have around her. A smile. Did she look at you, sort of take a look at you and then smile, really smile, and, see deep into your eyes and just make
We
you
could
melt?
look at each other. We just look at
Yeah.
each other and not say a word, and we just bust out laughing, and we would both know what we're laughing at.
Yeah.
Nobody else would.
Yeah. That's what it is. And her birthday is the same as your son as well. Well, she's got a big bass drum here that she's banging as loudly as she can. So she must have liked music to a degree, the rhythm, the beat, the, really wanting to get involved as well with the rhythm of life. And that's something that not a lot of people do, they skirt on the surface of life, but they don't get in it. They don't enjoy it. They don't live it. And she did. Would you agree with that?
Oh yeah, definitely. She was the one in the 70s that was breaking the norm. She was doing the stuff that other people would be scared to do.
Yeah, it's that big bass drum. It's saying, look, here I am, and I'm going to make some noise, and he will know who I am. She's smiling now. She's smiling down at you here, Stephanie, and wanting as well to sort of bless you, I think, hold your hand. She comes and visits you. She likes to sit in your kitchen. She's very annoyed about a tap. Do you have a tap that drips or water that is leaking somewhere?
My shower does.
Is that what it is? She's annoyed about it. She
Me
wants
too.
she wants it to be fixed. So she knows that you are about to, I think, reinvent yourself. Let me just take you a card because it's very important for you to know, this is hard work around you. Now, don't forget, you have been overanalyzing everything, thinking too much perhaps about what you need to do, what you must do for other people, but you have got to nurture yourself as well. Let me just have a look at this crystal here for you. This one is lovely. It's Aquamarine with Citrine in it. And I feel as though you need this crystal just to boost your energy and to give you a sort of fabulous new start. So we're drawing a line here, you and me, today. Here's Stephanie, and we're going to say, right, we're crossing over that line tomorrow. We're going to do that with grandmother, who has got the biggest smile and the biggest personality, and she's holding your hand. And you're going to grab anything that you really want in your life and in your future. Do you have a man by your side? Because there's a man who's walking up to you. I can see him here in the crystal. He's putting his arms around you, he's cuddling you, he's kissing you, he's making you feel amazing. So is he there already?
Well, my fiance and I were together for 11 years, and we broke up a year ago next month. And we were supposed to get married this past July. And so I've been seeing someone since then, but I would not even consider him. I barely like him. I'm really annoyed with him most of the time. But my fiance too, I would.
Skin. Yeah.
Do what?
Okay. Yeah, he's got under your skin, this man that's by your side at the moment. This
He's
is
not any kind of long-term relationship material.
No, is not the one for you. That's not what I'm saying. But I am seeing a man who is walking towards you. He's familiar. You know him. And he is kissing you, holding you, making you feel amazing. So it has got to be your fiance. Now, your fiance, did he just sort of go and hide in a cave somewhere? Did he just sort of hit a brick wall one day?
He met a girl on an app 2 weeks after we broke up, and they got married 4 days before my wedding day.
Oh, dear. Well,
and, yep.
maybe Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I really am, Stephanie, because you've got such a good heart and you don't deserve that at all. But what I will say to you is that there is a man walking towards you. So it's not your fiance, it's not your current partner. Let's see who he is, because he is, I think, sort of like a spirit that needs to be rejoined with yours, like a twin soul or a soulmate. And that's who he is. It's not difficult for me to see that at all. And other psychics will tell you exactly the same thing, I'm sure, if you seek out advice elsewhere as well, or with one of our teams here. But let me take you a card, because sometimes we just get those red herrings in life, that we think that that's the right person, but it's not. And there's so many people that I speak to who just are quite convinced that they're in the wrong life and that they've met the wrong person at the wrong time, and it's all about timing. This is the man who is coming to you. He's really happy. He's a jolly character, and he is somebody that you will be able to respect. He's a professional person, and he also has a son. And I think that this is where the 3 children are that I'm connecting to, because I've got a family of 3 children here, and it may well be that that's his family and that you're joining forces together. But there is a son who is similar in age as well to your son. So there's a lot in common. And here you go, the next card. Amazing. You've got the lovers. Now, there are 2 cards for lovers in my romantic deck, and this is the second one. It's one of a mature marriage, a wedding that is usually going to take place when we've past that first flush of love and infatuation and impetuous behavior. And this is all about that recognition of a love that will last. And that's the card for you. We've taken this out of a deck quite mysteriously, and this is going to be happening now for you. This is in your future. Here you are. You have a lost child behind you. You're the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups here will always mean, Stephanie, that you are about to fall in love. So let's not be thinking about the past anymore. Remember the line that we have drawn here, and that you're not going backwards, you're stepping over that line and you're embracing your future. And my goodness me, you will feel so much love and warmth in your heart. And remember that little dog that's yapping here for you. So Stephanie, thank you very much for coming in and joining us here on the show. We are at Moonstruck TV, Radio A1R Psychic Radio, and I'm Eleanor Grace. It's been a pleasure, and I will be with you same time, same place next week. Bye-bye.